Now, what is one of the parts of the service that's probably the most important part outside of the tithes and offerings? It's worship. I'm going to prove to you that these churches are dedicated in worshiping a God. And if you think it's the God of the Bible, you're sorely mistaken. Okay, so get ready. When you look at praise and worship, we are told, is a time of intimacy between you and the Bible God. All right, that's what we're told. But do you actually see the Bible God when you're engaged in praise and worship? Do you actually see that? Do you actually see that happening? No. When you walk into a church and you see them engaging in praise and worship, the only people you see engaging in praise and worship are the people who are on one side of the bed, if you will. That's the only people. We only hear one side of the intimate moment that's saying, whoo, okay, whoo, I got a lot out of that worship service. Whoo, I got a lot of that praise and worship service. So you're only getting one side of this intimate moment that's getting all what they're want to get out of it, but the other side you never hear. Now, what does that sound like to you? So these churches, especially, and it's men too, and it's the same thing. That's what makes it crazy, is that you are engaging in an intimate moment, this praise and worship moment, but you only hear one side of it. Now, for those of us who have experience in that area, when you are intimate with your spouse, right? When you're intimate with your spouse, part of it is that you are literally pulling from each other, right? So you get to, in real time, you are pulling from her and she's pulling from you and that kind of thing. That's not the case in praise and worship. That's not the case in praise and worship. In praise and worship, it's until you get tired. So what we have seen and witnessed in the black church is this basically the black church has become the modern day version of Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. And the surprise part of it is, if you think that the pastor is Dr. Frankenstein, he actually isn't. He's actually Igor. The Frankenstein, or the Dr. Frankenstein, is the women that run the church. Igor, he's just there to assist. He's just glad to have a full church. He's just glad to get tithe and offering money. So he's fine with that. But these individuals have literally said, let us make man in our own image. And that is what, unfortunately, when you look at the black church today, it is a whole factory of producing broken children.